Today I decided to drive out to Burwash, which is about 50 kilometers from my house. I had heard that there was some good birds to be had out here, and I've been here once before years ago and on a school trip, and now that I'm back I realize it's all military property and you can't really go off the road. It's all fenced in, and they have signs everywhere saying no trespassing. But I found the first water that I came to, I saw some goldfinches playing in the trees right here, and I decided to park the vehicle and get out and just play along the edge of this water. And I was standing here with my camo shirt on against a tree, waiting for a goldfinch which had just taken flight a few feet away, and I was waiting for it to come back, and I caught something moving out of the corner of my eye. And I looked over, and 30 feet away was a little doe, white-tailed deer, sneaking through the tall grass. She had no clue that I was here. So I managed to fire off about 15 pictures as she tried to sneak by me. And when she got directly in front of me over here, and the wind is coming from behind us here from the north, she stopped, and I could just see her nose working, and she knew I was there. She couldn't see me, and she took off, and she went back over here 30-40 yards and stopped. So she's still in there somewhere. I'm making quite a bit of noise recording this. I wasn't going to make a movie today, but it was pretty interesting, and I've got some shots that I can put on the video as well to show you. So I might as well make a video of this trip, and I'll show you everything that I find along the way. I'm going to stay here and play with these goldfinches for a little bit. They're really hard to get. I'm shooting, for the tech fans out there, I've got my A99 and my A77 with me today. So on this A77 II, I'm shooting a 300 f4 Tokina, and I've got the 2x Kenko 300 Plus on here. So I'm shooting on this camera, it's 900 millimeters. So when you see the pictures of the deer, I'm going to be right up in her face, and you'll see it's very hard to focus, manual focus in this dark lighting in here. It's very hard to focus and find the little birds with 900 millimeters, but I'm going to try it and see what we can get today. And if nothing else, I can show you a deer that I saw anyway. Well, I'm not having much luck with the 2x doubler on here. So what I'm going to do is head back to the vehicle and make a change to the 1.4 Kenko Pro and put it on here. 900 millimeters to chase these little warblers and finches, it's just darn near impossible, especially when I don't have autofocus. So I'll make a quick change. I'm not giving up on this spot yet, and I'll try again. Well, I'm having much better luck now that I've switched to the 1.4 converter. I also found their nest. I saw a lot of nest building material in their mouths, and then I realized I was only about 15 feet away from the nest. So I'm going to bring the video camera down there, and I'll set up and I'll show you. Maybe we can catch them working on it. I'm not going to get too close. I don't want to scare them off. And I'll spend another 10 minutes here, and then we'll move on and find something else to shoot. So I just checked my camera footage, and we did get some good footage of the nest repairs and nesting going on. I made sure we didn't get any closer than 20 feet to the nest, that I didn't want to disturb the birds. I set up the camera and left it there, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. I was talking to a local guy here when I came back out to the vehicle, and he's bear hunting today. And he was telling me all about the roads around here and where to go, and Burwash elk. In the evening, he says, come on back. He told me a couple spots to go, and he says in the fall we can actually watch them rut off a couple fields right here at the back. So he says they're making a pretty nice comeback here in Ontario, and this is one of the spots we can come and film them. So I'll have to do that another day. Right now I'm just going to go back the road here a little further. He's told me a couple of spots to check out for birds, and see what else I can find. So I ran into Bob Moore, the local guy that was bear hunting this morning, and he told me how to get up here on this trail to Lookout Rock. Overlooks the fields below, and he says come here in the evenings and you'll see elk out in the fields. Great place to bring the kids. I'm glad I came to Burwash today. There's all kinds of things to see. Red-tailed hawks, sandhill cranes, warblers, finches, all kinds of songbirds. Beautiful place to come and check out if you're looking for just a day hike or something to do. There's lots of places to drive around, quad trails as well. Really great place to come and check out.